Buongiorno.
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 See how we've switched to Italian?
Prego.
Prego. Prego. Grazie.
Grazie.
We've changed to Italian now because we're in Italy. Day 25.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
7, maybe 6 or 7 cycle days left. That's just strange.
Yeah.
Holland seems so long ago.
Live it seems.
The lab. Unbelievable couple of days. It's been crazy, absolutely. The ups and downs, honestly. It's
Literally.
just, literally, yeah. It's been absolutely crazy. It's been crazier than So Solid Cruise and musings. It's been unreal. Unreal. You'll have seen the video, or you might have seen the video where we're coming downhill. How good was that?
Exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
Pretty damn good.
Unbelievable, amazing, even better to have those views coming downhill. It was just,
Yeah.
So glad it was a nice day.
oh, I've been saying for ages, we want that clean, crisp day, and we got it bang on the day we wanted to get it.
Yeah. Barely a cloud in the sky.
Oh.
Crystal clear skies.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were saying like,
so
as much as we say that we can't describe it, but even the photos and the videos don't cover what it's
Yeah.
like to be there.
The colours are that crisp.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are. They really are.
Nothing is photoshopped.
Yeah.
It really is that stunning. Absolutely, one of the most stunning sights I think any of us have ever or will ever see.
Absolutely awesome.
Amazing.
Absolutely
And the other thing was, well, we were saying when we got to Val d'Isere, it was a ghost town, but we were actually saying today that actually it's so much more rare to see it like that. It was like we had the place to ourselves, this whole little town to ourselves. You could hear a pin drop.
Yeah,
It was
spooky. It was
Spooky
posh.
but
It
brilliant.
was like riding through in the middle of the night
Yeah.
on 3 bikes after the pub, and it was
Yeah.
just, there was nothing around. There was hardly any lights on anywhere. It was complete darkness.
Yeah,
complete ghost town.
when we come back
Tell
from
them
the pub,
about the mountain bit.
yeah, when we come back from the pub, we had about, 3-minute, 4-minute cycle to the apartment. We're just down this hill in the dark, with Christmas lights everywhere, all up and down, even though nothing was open and no one was around. And as we cycle, at one point it gets really dark, and I said to Fran, look at that, and we were surrounded by mountains, but because it was dark you couldn't see anything. But you could just make out the mountains and the snow on it, and it was really, really creepy,
Yeah.
but brilliant as well. It was, I was saying it was like that scene in the Titanic where there's an iceberg and they can't see it, but it's right on top of them, but they can't see it. And then when they do see it, it was like that. But anyway, when we come down the next day, absolutely amazing. But if that was amazing, we had a good rough day after that to really level it out.
We had many hurdles. We faced many hurdles yesterday.
Yeah, we were saying we couldn't go any further on that track at all. You'll have seen the pictures of the avalanche and the snow in the last video. We couldn't go any further at all. We were told by everyone, if you want to get to Italy, you've got to get the train to the other side.
It was like 2 miles away as well.
Yeah.
From that pass.
Yeah, it was literally, we had to go 2 more miles and we were over the pass, and we would have got to, but we could not do that 2 miles. It was, couldn't do it, so.
We took on what? How many miles was it?
We
back
came-
down? 30 odd kilometres.
it was
so
26 kilometres.
26
Or
kilometres
26.
back down.
To books in Greece.
Yeah, and then we had to get 3 trains. Now, the first 2 trains basically took us back 2 or 3 days cycling.
Yeah.
So we'd cycled all the way there, and then we got the train back, and then back through. These trains are, some do, some don't, take bikes, and our bikes were in a part. We were very lucky to be able to get them on each one. We got them on the first one, okay, that cost us like €17 each. Then we got on the second one, and we didn't pay. We thought we're going to try our luck.
Don't tell the French.
Yeah, don't tell the French, but we got on that train.
Anyone remember the name of the last station? We get memorising the names of the last
Modane.
stations.
Oh, yeah.
Medan was that was the very last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you look on a map, go on a map, we went Val d'Isere, back to Chambéry, then to Medan, and that's the one we got for free. That would have been another €17. Then we had to get one from Medan to Turin, and that cost us €51 each. So
But we lucky we got that because we wouldn't even know.
yeah, we got told you're not getting a bike on that. And by chance we met. Well, we didn't meet. We were kind of stood there on the track when the train turned up. It was due to leave in 2 minutes, and I said to Fan, talked to him, and Fan turned around and got speaking to this fella. His name was Raphael, and he
Top gentleman.
absolutely. We thought we had no luck at first. We were going to stay in Medan for another couple of days just to find a way to get across. But he went to the other end of the train and then he waved us down, and you've never seen me jump on the bike so fast. And we bonded down to the other end of the station, and he got the bikes on in this little cargo room.
He was saying no, really, for ages.
He was saying no for ages.
No chance the bikes. Even tomorrow, these trains, they're not.
Do not take bikes.
Take bikes.
You need to package them up in proper bike bags and stuff like that.
We tried to convince him as well that if we unloaded everything, we could put them on each where the
exit,
entrances.
And he was like, no, it's safety. But he got us on, and we paid, and we.
As soon as we said Val d'Isere, we said we'd come from Val d'Isere, and he was just like,
changed,
he just seemed to change.
Okay,
So
well that's a big deal.
To come back. So
Yeah.
It works right now, but
We got on the
hopefully it
train.
would, otherwise we wouldn't be sitting here right now. So
Yeah.
we're far, far away.
Got on the train. We got to Turin, and then we had to cycle around back and forth for ages, find a place to stay. We had a lot of palaver with kind of what was going on. It was so expensive, a lot of the rooms in Turin. We ended up cycling to another part to try and get a cheaper room. And considering this train, we got off the train at 8:15, which is at least an hour or 2 hours later than we would usually finish cycling. It was getting dark, but it wasn't cold.
No, it's weirdly warm, man.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Oh, we found out that in May, the French have a lazy month. You know, we have a couple of bank holidays. They have like a bank holiday month,
Bank holiday month, yeah.
and that's why nothing was ever
This
open.
is said from a French person who's like, yeah, we're not very
Yeah, we don't
quite
do much.
lazy in May.
Yeah, we don't do much in May. And Turin was the opposite. We got to Turin at 8:15, and it stayed alive all night.
Yeah.
All night.
It's gorgeous, it was nice there. It was quite settled.
Fanny asked him for directions or a set of traffic lights. We met a man,
That's
Andrea,
okay, laughing.
with a very funny laugh.
Stoned off his out of his
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
He was cool.
And he offered for us to. Bizarre. There we are, asking for directions. Do you know a hostel in the area? Yes, there were a couple about. Explain what we're doing. And this is just at a set of traffic lights on bikes. And he says, you three stay with me tonight. And we were like, what? And he was like, you stay with me, meet me back here at midnight, and
He's off for food or anything.
and then you come and stay with me. I have no food, I don't have enough beds, but I have water and a floor.
Yeah.
And we were like, right, okay. But then we kind of tried to exchange numbers, and I had his but couldn't get through to him, and he had mine but didn't save it. And then he went off to get food, and we were like, well, what do we do? Do we wait around till midnight? We checked a couple of hotels anyway. Long story short, we ended up getting a hotel, and the woman couldn't understand the idea of charity, but she let us stay for nothing in the hotel. So we thought we'll go in there, we'll get showered, and we give them money anyway for the linen and whatever.
Yeah, we had to make a donation more or less.
Yeah. So we got a double room there for well, €10 each we paid, which is cheaper than the Formula Ones we stayed at. And then we got the text from Andrea at midnight,
Just after we got
just
settled.
saying I'll be 5 minutes. To which we had to, even I felt a bit bad, considering if we looked out the window we could probably see him on the corner. But we did just text saying how we thought that we really needed to get settled and stuff, and we've managed to stay for free. Thanks for your help. I hope he got it, I don't even know if he did.
Yeah, that's all.
today. This is a very long video. This is Fanny enjoying his coffee, by the way.
I well deserved this coffee. I feel like a little junkie. I go in the corner and I get my little camping stove out and I make me coffee after a long day and then I sit down and relax and then I have a swig. And then I pull my Melinda Messenger silky coffee face. And then I have another swig. Sorry, you can carry on now.
I'm going to carry on. You have a moment.